I'm Fletcher Brown with another artist video blog at KIX96country.com. Our guest today all the way from Nashville, Tennessee, by way of California and parts beyond. Let's talk for a minute with our good friend, Rye Bradley. Rye, welcome to KIX Country.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
All right, Rye, let's get into a little bit for our viewers here at KIX96 Country who have yet to meet Rye Bradley, originally from Southern California.
Grew up a little bit in Southern California, a little bit in Hawaii. But I live in California now. I live in Orange County, California.
So, like, you kind of came up on that, with all of that West Coast influence, all the rock and the country that came out of there, guys like, Dwight Yoakam, Jimmy Dickens, guys like that.
Absolutely. My mom's family's from Bakersfield, so
there you
that
go.
was a big Merle Haggard fan, and definitely my mom's a big Dwight Yoakam fan, so that was always around when I was growing up.
So was that your first voice, country, that music?
Well, like I said, that music was just kind of always around. So I didn't even think of it as country. I just thought of it as music.
Yeah.
And that was my mom's music. But I originally got into the guitar, and I was into rock bands. Like when I was a kid, I was into like Guns N' Roses and Bon Jovi and stuff like that. And then when I started writing songs, I really gravitate towards the real life stuff, the true songs, And so. And when I sing, it sounds pretty damn country to me too. But my family's from my mom's family's from Bakersfield, and so I'll walk in the door there, and within 5 minutes, I'm talking about Merle Haggard, who's one of my favorite singer-songwriters of all time. So.
Oh yeah, nobody could tell a story like Merle Haggard. And you've actually been playing since you were really little, like 10, 11 years old.
About
right?
11, yeah.
And so now you've grown up. You've made a name for yourself as not only as an artist, but also as a songwriter and a producer or something too, right?
Yeah, a close friend of mine is also my producer, the very talented Justin Bush, and we rally off each other with ideas and creativity, and it's good to be it's good to have all those actual other influences and have a partnership with people that you trust.
So is he a co-writer on your current single, Hard Not to Feel?
That's right. Justin and I wrote that song together. I came in one morning and. After a breakup, there's this period of kind of not really knowing if you want to get back into opening up, and I came in and I said, hey man, I know it's pretty soon, but I've been hanging out with this woman, and it's kind of hard not to feel like I'm feeling something. I don't really want to open up, but it's hard not to feel like I'm falling for this one. And he said, that's the song, man, let's do it. So that's what the song is, Hard Not to Feel Like I'm Falling in Love.
All right, so Hard Not to Feel is the single. The album, or EP, is it done and it's out?
No, it's coming out on June 1st. It's called Everything I Got, and it really is everything I got. It's everything I've been doing for the last 3 years, my best songs, and it comes out on June 1st, and we're having a big album release party in Huntington Beach, California, so anybody want to fly out there and come have some fun with us at the beach? Yeah, you should.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to fly out to California, but I would love to fly. If anybody out there wants to fly me out to California, we will go to Rye's album release party. I'll be happy to go. So, there was another song that you had, the next Jason Aldean song, which all the
next
proceeds
Aldean
from
show, yeah,
the next Aldean show,
yeah,
that all the proceeds from the sale of that song goes to the victims of the Route 91 harvest.
That's right.
So. Is that on the EP, or is that just a completely separate?
That's the last song on our upcoming album.
Okay.
On the upcoming album, yeah. And that's right. All the proceeds forever will go to the victims of the tragedy. And we wrote, Justin, my producer, he was there with his wife.
Really?
And so that night when it was happening, I can't even explain how confused and just like the upset. And even if I think about it now, I'll just start to get upset because. It's hard. You can never really understand why somebody would do those things, And so the next day when Justin was home and, I was just waiting for calls from all my friends who had been at Route 91, his wife said, I don't think I want to go to live shows anymore. And I'm real close with Justin and his wife. Said, I don't think I want to go to live shows anymore. It's just not worth it. And I just couldn't let that happen because, all this music brings us together. And we said, no, let's write a song to empower our people who, they're just celebrating our way of life. And that's what all those people were doing at Route 91. They were just celebrating the American way of life. That's what this music is, country music. And so we wrote the song, and we wrote it in one day, and we had it out by the next week. And it's been pretty great to hear the response. We sang the song on a morning show in Ventura, California, and to hear the callers call in and say, this song has given me the strength to get back out and see live music and stuff. That's when you go, wow. There's all this artist stuff about being famous and getting out there and doing all this stuff. Go, well, this is what it's really about. Mm-hmm. To hear that somebody, a real person, call in and say, hey, this is giving me the strength to get back out there and see live music. I mean, it gives you chicken skin. It's like, wow, that's what this is about. Is helping people and connecting. I mean, even when I was a kid, when I was playing guitar, like just started playing guitar, I would put on these records. I actually stole my stepdad's vinyl records, and I would put them on, and no matter what was happening, like if you're getting bullied at school or just when you're a teenager, things can get pretty rough, and at least they did for me. And I would just put on those records and lay on the bed and just like swim in the music. I would just it was always there. The songs can always be there for you, And I think everybody out there, there's probably a song that saved your life. You've been like headed in a downward spiral, and the right song has come on and made you go like, yeah, I'm not alone, or because none of us are alone. Mm-hmm. But you start listening to those thoughts in your head, those voices in your head telling you like it doesn't matter, or you're alone. I think the songs can bring you back. Like, actually, this guy from Hawaii who is probably nothing like me has had an experience like me, and I could hear it in the song.
Absolutely.
So
the next Aldine show, that's the name of the song. You get that song, 100% of those proceeds always would go to the victims of the Route 91. And the single is Hard Not to Feel. If you want to hear it, make sure you call us at KIX96. We'll be happy to play it for you. Before we get out here, I want to congratulate you, because I saw that in November of last year. You picked up 3 Grammy nominations. So
incredible, yes.
Congratulations.
So we're in the top 40. We didn't make the short list of 5, but just to be considered is incredible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I said, man, when I think about this small town kid in Hawaii who would like do anything for an electric guitar. If I could like go back in time and show my 11-year-old self what I'm doing now, and like these opportunities, just hanging out with you, going on a radio tour, singing for people, he would be blown away. My 11-year-old self would be like, he wouldn't even believe this is reality. Mm-hmm. And so I'm grateful to be doing this.
Absolutely. Sure. Dreams can come true. Rye Bradley is our guest. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Look for a live performance from Rye elsewhere here on our channel, and we'll see. Oh, folks, where can they find Rye Bradley on the internet?
If you just type in Rye Bradley, you'll find me, but RyeBradley.com. And definitely follow us on Instagram and Facebook. It's Rye Bradley Music. Oh, do I need to put ad in front of it?
We're getting instruction from off camera. It's like, we don't want to miss anything.
Keith Stone, my managing it over here. Yes, it's at Rye Bradley Music on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and all the stuff.
Yeah, you know how social media works. Find Rye Bradley. You won't regret it. We'll see you next time on another artist video blog at KIX96country.com.
Thanks, guys.